Hey, hey, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, so I wanted to come on here because we just closed up everything, just finished up our Reclaim Your Revenue retreat, and it was amazing. So figured I'd pop in, give a recap. I was trying to give a recap earlier, and then I saw one of my friends that I hadn't seen in so long. So I cut off the live because I needed to be present. Like I was super excited. Anyway, so I am beyond thrilled to share just the amazing experience that we had at the Reclaim Your Revenue retreat. It was incredible. Hi, Dr. DeForest. I couldn't even see it. That we had at the Reclaim Your Revenue retreat. Like this event was an absolute game changer. And I can't wait to give you all like a glimpse into what happened over those amazing, unforgettable days. So first, let's talk about our incredible, amazing guest speakers. We had these women, just complete experts in their field, sharing their expertise. Each participant had an incredible chance to essentially be on a stage, both in front of like the amazing women and one guy in the audience, right, who were on site with us at the mansion, at our luxury mansion, but also to speak in front of the virtual audience of 70,000 or more people, right, that were engaged and eager to learn and step into, the transformation that was being given. So it was just absolutely amazing. Just the passion, the wisdom that was shared, it was incredible. So the speakers we had, first day one, we started off. We actually started off the we started off the retreat with, we got up and we had like a swim workout. Well, we started on Thursday, but we're not gonna give you all the details of Thursday because that was fun, and we just hung out and had a great time getting to know each other. Amazing experience, right? Then on Friday, got up and we actually decided to have a quick pool workout, like something simple and easy, not getting our hair wet or not or anything, right? But we got to have fun in the pool. Then everyone, we had breakfast from our amazing private chef, Jada Prince from Sassy Chef. It was amazing. It was delicious. And then we moved into starting the speaker series. So we got started. Everyone piled into the theater space, and we went for it. We began with, I introduced everyone, and then we began with Noria McGrath, where she spoke on, she's a transformation and healing coach, and she spoke on choosing you, living your light, or letting your light shine. It was spectacular. She tore the house down. She got into healthy, creating healthy boundaries and all kinds of stuff that was just really stepping forward, like how anger can show up. And it was gold. And so if you haven't watched this already, you can actually join our Facebook group and hop in for the next 30 days and watch the actually watch the streaming, right? Watch what we did for the speaker series. But she got in there and she tore the house down. It was incredible. And if you need the link to the Facebook group, just comment below, comment in here that you need the link, and I'll go ahead and share the link with you, because this is just, it's honestly, it is game changing, right? And then, oh hey, Felicia. So Felicia is one of our. She's already signed up to join us in February. I'm super excited to see her there. Hey Felicia. So we will be. So then Noria tore it down, right? It was incredible. And then Gila Lee stepped up, and Gila is a personal coach. She's also an attorney, and she's also a thriver of breast cancer, right? So she came in and literally changed the game. For like, she started talking about the power of play and how we get to, as adults, step back into actually being able to play again. We're so serious. We were told to be so serious, and we've kind of owned that and lived in that and what it can cause in our lives. And so she spoke on that and how to shift that, just some simple techniques to shift and bring play back into life, right? Gold, absolute gold, right? And then our last speaker of the day was Yvette Howard. Yvette is a mental health therapist and transformational coach. And she spoke on your journey to self-love and how attachment styles can affect your relationship with others as well as the relationship with yourself. Like, whoa. First of all, I hadn't really even heard of that. I'm in that space and I'm in like the wellness space, and I hadn't heard of attachment styles and really how they work. And she dug in, right? And she helped us understand, like, once we get that attachment style down, she also provided a quiz for how you can learn your attachment style. But she mentioned that once you get the attachment style down, and once you understand it, you can really use it for how you're showing up in your business, because it affects that, in your relationships, like with your family, your siblings, your parents, your siblings, your spouse, your kids, like how it's showing up there, and the relationship with yourself. Like, this was gold, absolute game changing. And so that was day one. And then after that, we had another amazing meal by Jada Prince. She's a chef. She's incredible. And then we actually, I went through and was guiding everyone, teaching them how to create a profitable retreat. Because I don't know if you've ever been on a retreat before, right? If you've ever gone on one, but to be honest, most retreats are not profitable. Most people are not making any money on their retreats. And so I was showing the folks in the room how to create a profitable retreat, because we get to make money on retreats. And when you don't, what happens is, if you go to a retreat, or even an in-person event at all, a conference, whatever, and people have put this on, and you leave that, and you're like, you're sitting in that conference or that retreat or whatever that in-person experience is, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, this has been absolutely amazing. I am loving this. I'm getting so much value while being here at this event. And then you go and you leave, and you're like, I cannot wait till next year's, or I cannot wait till the next time they put on an event, because this is amazing. And you're looking and you're looking, you're searching, and that person doesn't show up, doesn't show that they're putting on another event. They never put on another event. And you're wondering why, what happened? The likelihood is they created such an amazing experience for everyone, but yet they didn't make any profit, or potentially even lost money. And so they didn't put on another one. That's happened so many times. And so what I'm teaching folks is what I'm teaching wellness entrepreneurs especially, is how to create a revenue generating, profitable event, right? In-person event that others can attend, that you can make profit from, and the folks who are there are getting a transformational experience, because both get to happen. This gets to be transformational, whether it be transformational for your business or transformational for your life, and it gets to be profitable. So that's what we did in the afternoon, is I showed everyone how to create how to create and sell out a profitable in-person event. All right. So that was day one. And then of course we had a dinner, and then anyone that was watching my live on Friday saw the karaoke. We don't play games when it comes to karaoke. Okay. We are serious about our karaoke game, right? We are salt and pepper. We are like, you could not tell me at one point that I wasn't Tevin Campbell. Like, I felt like I sounded just like him. Hopefully no one actually heard how I sounded, because I'm confident that I didn't. But these are the fun things that you get to do. We're creating amazing experiences. We're creating relationships and community. And the folks at my retreat, at my Reclaim Your Revenue retreat, get to speak in front of an audience of 70,000 or more. So that always goes back to visibility. So my biggest thing with everything that I create, when I'm working with wellness entrepreneurs, working with a client today, actually, earlier today, and one of the things that I was working with him on was how to become more visible to his ideal client, right? So speaking in front of an audience of aligned audience, or an aligned audience of his ideal clients, is gold. And that's why I created this event, so that people are able to speak in front of their aligned audience. And so that's such a huge thing. And so that's why we created this. And so visibility is always going to be a big part of my programs that I deliver. And so that's why the women who came and showed up at Reclaim Your Revenue retreat were able to speak in front of the audience of 70,000 or more. and we're going to be continuing to put out the messages that they delivered. So now they get to be seen by their ideal audience, by their ideal client, and folks continue to sign up for their programs. That's gold, right? So it was so much fun. Hey, Deanna. And so then we're off to day two, right? Remember, we're doing all of this in person in a luxury mansion, right? And the reason is because how many times have we been, watching a summit or something like that, and it's always a side by side, right? And so those are great. You're getting great experiences, right? You're getting great information watching a Zoom, one person here, one person here. Still lots of great information, but there's nothing like being in person, right? There's nothing like being in the energy of the room. And so even watching the online version, you felt like you were in the room because the way that we showed it on the cameras, like it was absolute gold. I feel great. But these women who left, they like each of them said, "Oh my goodness, I literally just did that. Like I literally just spoke in front of an audience of 70,000 people. I just brought in multiple new clients, and I decided on a date and began to sell my retreat." Like literally goosebumps. I goosebumps because it was just an incredible experience. So anyways, so day two, we got up, we did some yoga, and then and that's optional, obviously. After the yoga, we had our breakfast. Jada, right? She made us shrimp and grits. They were incredible. And then off to day two of the speaker series. So day two, we started off with Kaz Lennox. Kaz Lennox, she is just a transformational mentor. She's around a trauma expert, and also she does art therapy, and it's amazing. She has these incredible coloring books, and she has some affirmation cards and different things like that. So she is just stepping it up, and so she spoke about moving from trauma to joy, and how that showed up in her life and how it showed up in the lives of those around her, and how she's been able to help folks to transition into joy. Um, like her talk was so good. I remember at one point, of course, I had some tears, but I also had literal goosebumps on my arms. Like while she was talking, I leaned over to Gila, one of the other women who was there, and I was like, "Do you see this?" Like absolute goosebumps. Like these are the types of things that are happening when we're in the room at this event. And so I want to let y'all know that we are doing this again. So February 1st, which Felicia, who's on here watching right now, she's already signed up for it, right? February 1st through the 4th, 2024, we are doing Reclaim Your Revenue again. So if you're wanting to speak in front of an audience of 70,000 or more of your ideal engaged clients, right? Or ideal engaged audience to bring in more clients and become more visible. If you're wanting to shift in that room and learn how to create profitable, engaging, transformational retreats for your clients, then this is where you want to be. So I think I put the link in the description here on wherever you're watching it, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, right? I've put the link in the description. So you should be able to see how to sign up. And here's the thing, right? This event, it's exclusive. I'm not even gonna say a bit. It's exclusive, right? And when I say it's exclusive, so when you go and you sign up, like you go to the landing page and you're like, ooh, this is definitely for me. Let me click this button and pay, right? You'll pay, but what you'll do is you'll put down a deposit. And then you're gonna set up a call with me. And the reason for that is we're staying in a mansion together for like 3 days. You don't want to just stay with random people. So I need to have a conversation with you, talk to you, make sure it's a fit for you and for us, right? So that's what will happen. And if it's not a fit for us, then, we'll go ahead and refund you the money because we want to make sure that the right people are in the room, and we want to make sure that we're going to have fun, that we can trust each other, all those things. So so everyone can't just sign up and be there, right? But you can put your deposit down, and then we'll have a conversation to see if you're fit. Like that's how I always have to do it, because I want to make sure that we got the right people in this room. So you'll go to reclaimyourrevenue.com and you can sign up for our February 1st event, because after Kaz spoke, then Jessica McLean got up there and she talked about money mindset, and she literally tore the house down. Like she had this whole, I mean, she had demonstrations and stuff, and it was so fun and so cool. And she talked about really, you know, how we go from, hey, I can only make this amount of money, to actually expanding the container to expand where we can grow into, and the relationship that folks have with money, right? Where that stemmed from, what it looks like now, and how you get to shift it. So it was a really, really good conversation, a really, really good discussion, and everyone enjoyed it. And then I spoke because I was like, hey, I might as well talk. I might as well share about how to reclaim your time. So I got up there and I talked about reclaim your time. And this is all, remember, the replay is going to be in the Facebook group GPS to Success for the next 30 days. So you can go in there and watch it. I would suggest going in there now and watching it, because I believe it'll be available for 30 days, but you want to go in and get it and get access to it. And also, all the speakers are in that Facebook group. So you get access to, you know, DM them and reach out to them and things like that. So you want to get in that Facebook group. But yes, so I got up and I spoke on reclaim your time, and basically how we get to do that in our business, in our lives, and how we get to shift. And how I did it. I talked about the story about how I did it, how I shifted from working 16-hour days to, you know, really cutting that in half and then in half again. Like I wanted to make sure that, you know, my whole life wasn't work, right? As much as I love what I do, and that happens a lot, right? When we love what we do, we tend to continue to do it all the time. We're like, ooh, I don't want to put this next. And it's just like, you know what? But you have other things that you love. So sometimes it's just setting those boundaries for yourself, even when it comes to your business and the thing that you love so much, so you can have some of your time back. And so I talked about all those things. And, you know, I can't get too deep into it because otherwise I will do the entire talk again. So, but yeah, we had such an amazing time. And again, like I said, we're doing it again. So after the speaker series ended on Saturday, we congratulated each other, we toasted, we had an awesome time, and then we had an amazing lunch, and then we talked about how to sell out your retreats. Right? That's literally what I shared at the on the second day, or on that Saturday, how to sell out your retreats. And the ladies were taking notes, and I believe one of them sold sold a spot or two on her retreat. So it's like these are the things that get to happen when we're in the room, right? And it's an amazing experience, and it's a connected experience, and it's something that can truly shift your business as a wellness entrepreneur or personal development entrepreneur, right? So, anyways, if that's something that you want, definitely get in for February, because right now we only have 4 spots left available for February, which I'm really excited about. Like this is gold. Like this is so much fun. It's exactly what I love doing, and I love sharing it with everybody else. I love sharing it with others because I want you to get that visibility. One of the things that I talk about in my coaching program is always, when in my wellness, I coach wellness entrepreneurs, right? So I don't even think I introduced myself, guys. That's embarrassing. Let me introduce myself. I'm Ilika Flett, and I work with wellness entrepreneurs to move away from the chase and the grind and move toward monthly recurring revenue. So using my Reclaim Your Revenue methodology, I show you how to become more visible, how to reclaim your time so you get to shift the way you're working, right? And how to shift your mindset so you remove the saboteur behavior and step into the life you want to live. And this is how we get to work less, live more, and feel better while you reclaim your revenue. So that's what I do, right? And so, like I mentioned, one of the biggest things in my program is visibility. How to become more visible, how to show up as the authority, how to really stand apart from the rest so your ideal client comes to you. And that's what we work on. And that's what we work on, Reclaim Your Revenue. That's what we work on at our retreat, Reclaim Your Revenue retreat, and at my and in my coaching program. So if you want to hear more about that, definitely send me a DM or even just comment below, and we can connect. All right. But if you want to be in that room for Reclaim Your Revenue in February, I'm going to suggest clicking the link, reclaimyourrevenue.com. I think I have in the description somewhere. Pretty sure I do. I just don't know how to highlight it. So let me put it here so I can at least write it here. But yeah, reclaimyourrevenue.com. And sign up to be at our next Reclaim Your Revenue retreat, right? All right. So yeah, we were in a luxury mansion, beautiful pool, amazing kitchen. The island was like the size of, I don't know, my driveway. It was the biggest island I've ever seen. And the women there were amazing. Remember, we have our people there who are guest speakers, and we have folks there who are actually attendees. So they're receiving the information as well. They're taking in what is being put down, right? So they're all a part of it. And that's an incredible opportunity as well. So if that's something that you're wanting to do, I would say go ahead and sign up or send me a DM and let's chat about it. But in a nutshell, the Reclaim Your Revenue retreat was just this amazing, empowering experience where, to grow your business and even just kind of step out into something that maybe you haven't done before. And, we learned, we laughed, and really we left with our hearts completely full and minds blown with all the possibilities that are to come. And I feel super full right now. So I'm just so thankful for everyone that was a part of it. And I'm so excited for them, right? I'm so excited to see these businesses continue to grow, continue to thrive, and step into to their next level, right? Reclaim their next level. Reclaim your next level is what we talk about. So it's really stepping into that. So if you missed out this time, you missed out, yes, but don't worry, stay tuned, because again, we have future retreats coming up. The February one is next, February 1st through the 4th, and that's already selling out pretty quickly. So I would say get in that now. If you are on the fence, get off the fence and get into February, because this could be a game changer for your entire business. So I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for watching today. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. It's after 10 o'clock and I'm getting a little sleepy, but I'll definitely be on later tomorrow too, because I just have fun going live. And now that I know how to do it on StreamYard, I can do it more often. So anyways, all right, I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will see y'all at the next Reclaim Your Revenue retreat. Enjoy your night. Have fun. Good night, everybody.